main topic today. And our fourth main topic today is something that I am actually really super excited for. And that is there is a sequel coming for I Know What You Did Last Summer, or the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And it seems, and we have this article here pulled up from Bloody Disgusting, which is a big horror movie news outlet. And it seems as though that Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. will be returning for this. Let's read some of this. In the wake of Amazon's short-lived television series, Deadline reports that Sony Pictures is bringing I Know What You Did Last Summer back with a brand new movie sequel. The biggest news here, Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr., who starred in the original 90s slasher movie, are in talks to reprise their roles for the new movie. It looks like Jennifer Caitlin Robinson from Do Revenge has been brought on to direct the film. I've heard great things about Do Revenge. I should check that out. It's on Netflix, I believe. Deadline reports insiders say the project is still in early development and that Neil H. Moritz is in talks to return as producer with Leah McKendrick on board to write the script, which it looks like McKendrick is also pitching the script for the new film that came with Robinson McKendrick, who blew the studio execs away with the pitch for the idea of the sequel last fall, especially given the recent success of the Scream franchise, which is doing well and has their,
sixth one
sixth coming out tomorrow or next month, or it's April or whatever. Like, it's just a couple months away now. This is awesome. I love this news for a few reasons. Recently I have been going back and watching these. Actually, I have for those of you that don't know, I have a young daughter. She's been obsessed with Jason recently, and we've ran through all the Jasons so much that I was on something, HBO Max or something, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. And again, a child of the 90s, this is iconic to me. These were huge, man. These were our movies, man. And I went back, rewatched them. I know that the second one received a lot of trash, but for some reason, it's my favorite. I don't know why. I think I watched it the most when I was a kid because there's just certain scenes from it that I really remember a lot, and for some reason, I connect with that movie more. But I love them both, and I recently, literally in the last 3 weeks, went back and watched them both a couple of times over, and they're such good movies. Of course, we are huge 90s fans, again, of Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt. Would love, in this world of seeing our past heroes, right, reemerge as Boba Fett, did, and all these other characters, that we want to come back. This would be great to see Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt come back, and then maybe, just maybe, we get Scooby-Doo 3. Please, directed by James Gunn, at HBO Max.
Let's do it.
Rated R. Scooby Sack is dragging the whole movie. I wanted fucking wild.
Mary Jane. That's my favorite
It's all
name,
about.
man.
It's like a weed movie. It's kind of like Pineapple Express.
Yes.
But with Shaggy and Scooby. Shaggy is like James Franco. He's a dealer,
for sure.
right? I mean, come on. This writes itself. James Gunn, where are you at? Make this happen. But Lucas, you're hearing this. What are your thoughts on the series of the franchise of the I Know What You Did Last Summer? And then what are your thoughts on the potential I still know what you did last summer?
Yeah, it's exciting. I've never seen the sequel, I don't believe, but I mean, of course I've seen the first one. And so it's really exciting. I'm happy that we live in a time where all of this recognizable IP, like you were saying, all of our heroes from the past rising from the grave. That's awesome. As long as
Brendan
and I say this all
Fraser,
the time, right?
Shelley Duvall,
right? And I say this all the time, but as long as it's done
Edward
well.
Furlong.
Shut up. We know. Forest Hills. No, by the way. Anyway, I say this all the time. Just as long as it's done well, it's done with love, it's done, in an artistic, unique, but still true to the original way, which is a lot to ask for, apparently. But no, I'm excited. I think it's great that Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt come back, and with it ramping up, it might be enough to make me finally see the second one, which I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy just as much. It was always just. Never made it on my list, but most exciting, of course, is the potential that maybe this means we might get a Scooby-Doo 3.
Yeah, man, I was always a huge fan of those Scooby-Doo movies.
Me too.
That first one is just the Monster Island one. That's so iconic, man. It's just such an iconic movie. Matthew Lillard is one of my favorite people on the planet.
Right.
Yeah, I love so much about that.
He was in Scream 1, you remember?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
for
sure. Yeah.
So great.
He's also in a movie, one of my favorite horror movies of all time called 13 Ghosts. He plays a great role in that as well. But yeah, guys, you guys are hearing about this. What are your thoughts on a sequel, maybe a third installment of I Know What You Did Last Summer? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below.